these teams are very dangerous shooting the ball.
Which is an absolute pleasure for you and I and the fans. Offense obviously sells tickets. To me, the interesting point, which defense is able to step up and make a difference tonight?
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Jay out there with Garland. And it's Rose in at the small forward. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Cunningham passes to Bay. Here's Bridges. Stewart trying to get open. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Mobley.
Guys, it seems to me that every year Miles Bridges takes another leap. This guy is versatile. He can play both forward positions. He brings so much to the table.
Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Now Stewart. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And the dunk by Stewart.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Jay after the basket by Detroit. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3, and no good that time. And Detroit the other way now. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
Here's Garland following the 3 by Detroit. Pass to Jay. And that time, also a missed shot. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket by Jay.
And we're getting to that time of year, a lot of all-star debate. Some buzz around MP maybe getting a spot on the squad.
Well, I know a lot of people out there lobbying for him, Greg. His numbers speak for themselves. It'd be too bad to see him get passed over. Here's Cunningham. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now, here's Garland. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. A three-pointer is right on target. Jay's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And the basket by Jay.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Payne kicks to Ivy. Back to Payne. Over Rubio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal
Ricky
foul.
Rubio picks one up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Pistons.
Payne hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Rubio, the pass to Jay. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And that's 11 points for Jay.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Down low, here's Tate. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And they're running, moving it up. And slam dunk by Ivy.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Back to Payne. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stanley, the pass to Payne. And that one drops.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Jay. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Driving to the basket.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Three seconds left. Missed inside. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
Keeping us all in motion.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Then it's Ivy. Then it's Bridges. And it's Stewart in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, Bay, after the missed 3 from Jay. Inside, the shot by Stewart with no one around. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Jay. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Ivy passes to Bay. Now we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an all-star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Bridges trying to free himself up. Stewart, that's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Garland kicks to Rose. To the inside. Here's Jay. Mobley inside. Cunningham's there. Pistons leading by 8. Bridges passes to Stewart. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Jay, in that last matchup against the Timberwolves, he made some excellent plays. He had 16 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. What stood out was his hustle. The work ethic was what really allowed him to make an impact. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
And the Pistons with possession following the score by Cleveland. 6 to shoot. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team.
And so it's tied as we head.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pistons 37. The Cavaliers 37.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Jay, and it's Rose in at the 3 spot.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
For the lead, and that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Jay. Jay's got 18 points in the game. The Pistons trail it. Pass to Bay. Cunningham with it. He's got 11. Stewart finds Bay. That one good for 2. Bay's got his second bucket tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Jay. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lined up there for Allen. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Pistons shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pistons have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Ivy's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Payne kicks to Bay. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Comes up empty down low. And it's Rose with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. Here's Jay. Payne covering, and the basket is good.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Payne passes to Bay. And here's Ivy. He's guarded by Jay. Back to Bay. Over Rose. Bay finds Bridges. It's good from the top of the key.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Puts it up from 12, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And good that time. Cavaliers leading. The pass to Jay. To the paint. Here's Allen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Allen's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Jay. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Jay's got 11 in the second half. Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Tate. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Payne dishes to Ivy. They need this. Count it. Good. Ivy's got his third basket of the night.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And the basket by Jay.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Ivy. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jay. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Passes it to Tate. Now, here's Ivy. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Floats it up there for Mobley. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. It goes on Jaden Ivey. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
The free throw off from Jay. There's the triple. The shot by Ivy, no good. Here's Jay. Over Stewart. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Ivy. And it's Stewart in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Jay the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Here's Ivy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Jay. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight to tie it up. Bay passes to Bridges. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And the basket by Jay.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From deep three-point range, Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Cunningham with it, now guarded by Jay. Kept alive, Stewart. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stewart's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Jay. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges finds Cunningham. Fires at the elbow. And again, Cunningham missing.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Yes!
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 41 seconds left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I was able to listen in to what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here they come, your Pistons dancing. Once again, your Pistons Betties.
29 seconds left in the game. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent partly because of his versatility.
Here's Jay, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Up again. It counts.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here.